All right, so that's the pitch we're listening for. Top head, of course, is very high. Snare guts, I don't keep my snare guts really tight, because I notice, that's the thing. If you want like a really crisp sound, you can just crank your snare guts really tight until it chokes the head. If you don't want that choked sound, just bring the snare side up extremely high, and you'll get that crisp, nice, crisp snare response. It won't be as snary, but when you go to choke them out, it sounds like a tom, Let me do this. Choke them out just a little bit. Make them real tight, but not super tight. Because when you tighten them really tight, it makes a real, like you hear like the tom. Like it sounds like a tom when you crank them really tight. But when you loosen them, it gets rid of that tom sound and it sounds like a snare drum. My drum's cranked up really high, so it's kind of hard to hear it. But I'm telling you, when you crank your guts up too tight, it would sound like a tom. That means it's choking out. You don't want that. So I like to go for like loose guts, not super loose. One on the move, and that's it. I don't really tune my guts individually. I do bring them up to the same pitch or close. It doesn't have to be exact. I like a few of them, at different pitches. It's get a unique snare sound, snare response when you have some low and some high. So it's good to. You don't have to make them identical. Now, if you're in a drum line, different story, then you want to tune like that. But I'm not marching with anyone or marching with more than one drummer, so I don't have to really tune my snare guts the same. What else? Oh yeah, I went up a little too high on the top head. I do like tabletop. Whatever this is. This isn't tabletop, but it's like very close to it though. So that's it. Oh yeah, my snare sides, I like to go up much higher than this, even with the mylar snare sides. You can go up extremely high with these. That's the pitch we're going for, or something even higher than that. I do not know. My key is right there. So I go in a star pattern. Once we get up high, small turns. It's just like Kevlar. You don't want to over crank anything. Stomach hurts. Bring this side up just a little bit. So it's the same on both sides. Yes, we can go up much higher than that, but I'm not going to do that. Top head's pretty high, so I don't have to crank my snare side as high because I still want to have snare response. I don't want it to be like too crispy, but if you want it like that, cool. Go for it. Let me hit it one more time. Very unique. Sounds like a gunshot going off. Let me loosen these up a little bit. Too loose. There you go. That's it. The snare side isn't extremely high. I know people like the snare side super high, but I'm not going extremely high because my top head's pretty high. So I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit more. This drum has been seated on for multiple days. It had time to sit and rest. I hadn't been going too crazy on it. A little bit crazy, but I try not to go crazy when it's a mylar snare side because they're very delicate. I lost my key. That's it. Thanks for watching.